We
got
are underway
Buffalo.
from Houston.
He on PC. I can't stand PC niggas, bro.
Out here from the end zone.
I ain't gonna lie.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked
I don't know what it is. I just don't like PC niggas. Let's see what Coach talking about.
They start the drive with Cook.
First time about some real shit.
Maybe a yard up to the 23.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defense in front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Allen gonna throw. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down. The first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
Now Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was the incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he
about to say, Sting right there, though. That should have been a pick.
There he is, and they passed him off to each other.
That's odd.
Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And again, it's Allen. Throwing quickly.
Another one.
It's incomplete.
The defense, though, he
I'm
going
quite
for
sure
it.
that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Our first carry here for Joe Mixon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. They'll get these into the hands of Nico Collins. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to...
I might draft Nico in fantasy this year. I think Nico really due for like one of those real breakout years. Because Nico really cold. CJ just got to play right.
And the Bills are going to get him as
He blitzing like a motherfucker.
Terrell Bernard getting in there to drop
He's a
him for a sack.
And 19 at the 42-yard line.
Stroud working out of the gun. And that'll be incomplete.
I can't do shit going.
Pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They're facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Oh, that's That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing the
extension. It's complete. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. To the air, Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not.
I was right there waiting for it too. It's crazy.
That we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Allen to throw once more. Working the middle. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Texans scoop it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Tackle, baby.
There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and slides to a hole. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I know he head hunting now. He probably can blitz and all that type of shit.
Stroud out of the gun here. Got a man. It's Collins complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Another one caught by Collins. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins.
Ooh, he was on that blazing shit.
And the Texans post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
This dot defense. This on the defense.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
Texans 7, Bills 0.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Here's Allen to throw it. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
That's a gain of 3.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any
We can't keep getting that play up. That shit open every time. We can't keep getting that shit up. That shit not even good. That's just ass play calling. We keep getting that up. And I don't know what the fuck he
We have seen
doing.
him throw out of that formation, and sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Shakir holds it in.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Second and a couple. Motion man is Shakir. Allen now looks to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Here's Allen.
Everything wild.
And he is caught. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 36. Now a timeout called for by the offense. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Allen. His throw incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Now Allen. That's caught inside the 20.
Over Stingley, though?
Before he crosses over out of bounds.
For real?
A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
For real?
Palmer going in motion right. Throwing now is Allen. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read a receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
To throw, it's Allen. This throw nearly intercepted.
Kick your field goal, bro. Shouldn't even have a field goal right now. Like, that shit crazy. He caught that over Stingley, bro. Nothing about that throw was good, bro. He deserves none of that. Deserves none of that, bro.
And that will do it for this first
I can't even respect that one.
So we've hit intermission.
That
It's
shit
halftime.
boxed.
This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. They'll run with a USC man, Woody Marks. And they've got it across midfield down to the 30 before it's all said and done. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
First down.
Watch the blitz.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing now is Stroud. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Stroud. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
From the gun on third down, here's Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 17-yard line.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's Stroud. He's got this complete to Stover, the tight end. And the Texans are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting.
Fucking run, Nico. I said Nico, I mean Joe Mixon.
Joe Mixon.
I'm tripping.
Taking it in from 2 yards out.
I said Nico.
And the Texans take the opening kickoff of the third quarter, drive right down the field to extend their lead. Fairbairn going with the extra point. And that
Nigga
pushes the
said
lead
Nico.
up to
Hell
11.
no.
So after the touchdown, here's
Yes,
Fairbairn
Nico.
now to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Tackle.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
I knew he was doing a screen.
It's a screen pass. That's complete.
That's on me. I knew he was doing that shit. But I didn't even play it. I knew he was doing that shit.
That time. So we're first and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. Now back foot throw there is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Here's second and 10. Allen going to throw. Now they set up the screen.
Spamming them
It's
bitches.
complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy
He
of
don't
the
got
red
no
zone before
offense,
going
bro.
out. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up second down.
Volume 3.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll
might
return with
go
more
for it,
after
for
this.
real.
This
He's
is the
looking
NFL, and it's on EA
You gotta stop that screen
Sports.
shit, because I know it's coming.
Second and 7 from the 20.
I really don't.
Now Allen.
I didn't like my defense there. I ain't gonna lie.
And the Bills are going to have a
Really
first
didn't.
and coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. 2nd down and goal. Allen.
I've seen it.
Touchdown.
Fuck, man.
Khalil Shakir from 3 yards out. And the Bills have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
You going for 2?
So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away.
Got it.
Pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with a slim lead. Operating in your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
I deserve that from when he caught that one shit over Stingler.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. That one looks like he'll throw here. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. Stroud keeps it. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the 2nd half. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Stroud back to throw. He'll complete this one to Collins. And the Texans
are going to feed Nico. You know that. Game on the line, we're going to Nico, nigga. Fuck.
The Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter.
Big 3 formation, baby. Let's go. Let's go.